What's up guys, Venom RB here. So today, I'm going to be comparing the old chassis, which is the SSC Tuatara, compared to the new chassis of the Venom F5 for grinding, because a lot of people think the new chassis is bad for grinding, and in this video, I'm going to put that theory to the test. First, we're going to start off with the old chassis, which of course, really good acceleration, and this is one of the slower accelerating cars, so, you know, compared to the new chassis, much better acceleration. Now, the turning at low speeds is obviously quite a bit slower. So acceleration wise, I'm just going to use boost to get us up to speed here. It's much better compared to the new chassis. So this is basically old chassis grinding. The car is not particularly hard to control. That obviously varies with the car you're going with. And yeah, fairly stable. It does bump around on the bumps in between the road a fair amount because it's a really stiff suspension. And yeah, there's really nothing to this that's crazy. I'm sure everybody's grinded with these types of cars a lot. Now onto the new chassis. Now obviously much slower acceleration, though it's pretty doable. The handling at low speeds is much better, and at higher speeds the car just feels easier. Well, not higher, but mid-range speed. The braking is a little, obviously, sharp, I don't know, touchy, whatever the word you want to use for it. Now, getting up to speed's kind of slow, but boost exists, so that's not really a problem. And once you're at top speed, it's not anywhere near as glitchy over the bumps. The suspension soaks it up pretty well. The car is a lot easier to control on the new chassis because it doesn't bump and glitch out on the bumps as much, and when you turn, it doesn't turn quite as much at the start, so it's a lot easier to keep in your lane, and then when you want to change, you just hold it for a bit and then you go into the other lane. It's much easier to control, and as for glitchiness, it's really not any glitchier. So if you ask me, if you're going to not buy a new chassis car just for grinding, I would not recommend that. I would just get the new chassis car because really, it's not any worse. As a matter of fact, to me, this is a lot easier to drive than the old Venom GT, not Venom F5. Jeez, what the frick am I saying? Now, I know a lot of pros are going to disagree with me, and they're all butthurt that the chassis is so much harder to grind with, but honestly, if you've never driven a normal Hennessy Venom F5, you're not going to miss it anyways, and you'll have no problem driving it. Anyways, that's my opinion on most of the new chassis cars. There's some that are bad, such as the Jesko, that I would stay clear of for now while they tweak it a bit until it's just right. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Sorry this is a shorter video. I could have wasted your time making this 10 hours long, but I decided to just make it quick and with everything needed. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Venom out.